Hello everyone, my name is Joey. I'm a career coach. Welcome to another episode of Learn with JK. In this episode, we will be discussing on the first habit from the 7 habits of highly effective people taken from this book. So the first habit is be proactive. So before we go deeper into it, shall we define what it means to be proactive? I will be reading from the book. So being proactive, okay, what it means? It means more than merely taking initiative. It means that as human beings, we are responsible for our own lives. Our behavior is a function of our decisions, not our conditions. We can subordinate feelings to values. We have the initiative and responsibility to make things happen, right? So the key thing here is that, about taking initiative and be responsible to make things happen. All right, so let me give you an example. So many years ago, I took on this new job, new role. I went into it, and within the first few days, okay, I was taken around, was introduced to some people, and all was great, excellent. I was happy. And then as everything settles down, I was not given any job scope. I wasn't sure what was my KPI, what was expected of me. So I waited, right? So the first week and then into the second week, I start to feel uncomfortable. And I was thinking to myself, if this continue, I will be out of job very soon because I have nothing to do. And every day I was like, just waiting and, trying to how can I put this? Trying to see what else I can do. I spoke to my director, and nothing concrete was given to me. So I thought to myself, what can I do, right? So what I did was, by the second and a half week, where I feel truly so uncomfortable. So what I did was, I wrote my own job scope. Believe it or not, right? So I wrote my own job scope. I say, okay, with this job title, this is what I'm going to do. So I list them down, and then I share it with my director. I say, are you okay if I do this and this, right? So I set my own KPI, I set my own job scope, and my boss say okay, and voila, it's a win-win situation. I'm happy because I know where I can start off with, what I can do. And then for my boss, of course, it's a task done, right? So she doesn't have to worry about this new staff joining the organization and having nothing to do. Right, so that is an example of initiative, right? About taking responsibility, about making things happen, right? And that is one example. So now let's talk about another scenario. So in this scenario, let's say, for example, you have applied to 100 jobs and nothing came back. What do you do? Do you blame on your age, the employers, or the current economic situation? What do you do? Or do you pause, reflect, and ask yourself, what can I do? What else can I do in this situation? Do I just sit and wait for things to happen? Or should I do something to make things happen? What can I do, right? So there are many things you can do, right? So apart from thinking in that very reactive manner, right? Blaming, right? There are things that you can do, that you can proactively do. All right, look at your resume. Is your resume good enough? Right? Your network. Have you approached your network? And if you say, oh, but my networks are so limited. Have you done anything to expand your network? All right, so there's something that we can do. All right, it's never, no choice. Situation is such, no choice, I'm I'm stuck and continue being stuck. It's not that, right? So make things happen, take responsibility, do something about it, take initiative, and that is when we will see the results. Okay, so now I'm going to leave you with this question. What is that one thing, one step that you can take now that will help you to progress one step further in whatever situation that you're in, be it in your job search, or be it in your marriage, or be it in, anything in your life at all? What is that one step that you can take now to overcome your situation? Share with me in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, and see you again in the next episode of Learn with JK.